Right, bear with me people for a sec. I'm going to show you something trippy. Right. Where are we? This guy here, I had a chat to him. He goes past. Look at that thing. Hang on. Whoa. Come back. Whoa. Come back. Oh, there. Ah. Have a look at this. I'm not very good at this. There we go. Oh, play. Ah. Oh, mate, was it this? This is annoying, this stupid thing. Let's try this. Where are we? Right. Go here somewhere. Where are we? Oh, this is ridiculous. Right. There we go. 1 hour timestamp. 7:12, I think. Here he comes. Right, here he comes again. I hit the wrong button. Right. Look at this thing. Okay. Look at the cameras on it. It's covered in cameras and screens. Now, I went up over here and I had a chat with him. I pulled him over. Now, I just happened to be looking out the window thinking, just get out here with a bloody four-wheeler this time of morning. I had a look and he's riding past. So I went over the road. What are you doing, mate? Well, first, he didn't want to talk to me. He tried to drive around me, so me being me. Yeah, come here, I want to talk to you. What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Checking the footpaths and the roads. Right. Okay. I'm looking for cracks and stuff in the footpath. Oh yeah, I get the job. He sounded French or something. Bit of a froggy. Yeah, I got your job. Oh, isn't that a council job? Yeah, they are our customers. Your rates are paying for a contractor to do this on a Saturday. How much do you reckon that's costing? Out of your rates and your taxes are paying for a contractor from another country. He had a broad accent, so I'm telling you, they're not Australian. It was so broad. He didn't want to talk to me. And he said, yeah, and next week we'll have a van getting around with cameras pointing everywhere, looking at the roads. The roads are new, mate. Yeah, no, I looked at the new road. The roads are new, mate. There's even a sign there that says Rouse Place Reseal. It's a sign. It says Rouse Place Reseal. It's that sign there. All this area's been resealed. All brand new roads. They come and check the roads again. So they contract for the council on a Saturday. How much do you reckon they'd be charging for that? I don't trust it one bit. I don't think it's for that at all because the roads are new. Oh, the footpaths, there's cracks and they're everywhere. Yeah, we can see that. We pay the council quite a lot of money to drive around and just drive around. And don't say they don't, because when I was contracting through Neca Education and Training Labour Hire Company, based our Tassie based out of Devonport, who uses a foreign pay office, which is in New South Wales, which is owned by, I don't know who, but you're always talking to Asians, trying to get your pay fixed up and your hours sorted out, where you have to lodge your hours. I was contracted to Parks and Reserves for the Burnie City Council. I remember one day we spent 3.5 hours just driving around, and we ended up, because I was responsible for one of the utes and a couple of the workers from Neca. Yeah, I'm blowing the whistle. I'm whistle blowing. And I was actually quite pissed about the whole thing, because I have an ethic. And that ethic includes not wasting other people's time and money to drive up to Guide Falls and walk around in another zone that belongs to another crew, apparently to see how long the grass was. And we were up there walking around looking at the water, and we spent about 3 hours up there doing nothing, and then drove back. What was that made of? I didn't feel like working anymore today. So if they've got time to, we had time to do that, and we'd done that sort of thing quite often. We'd do a lap of Burnie just to come back to a job that was only half a block away. So if we've got time to do that, we've got time to drive around and look at the footpaths, is what I'm saying, rather than paying a foreign company. So this is how well your money is being spent. And you better believe I'm bringing this up at the next council meeting. Come on, there's more to it than that. There's something more to it than that. You don't need all of those cameras to assess the footpath. One front, one back, screens all over it, cameras pointing everywhere, and now we've got a band that's coming to do the same job in a couple of weeks. With cameras all up the sides pointing in all directions. He told me that himself. In the world that's going all digitised and all ridiculous, personally, I think this is more about digital geo-mapping and looking at potential areas where they can do away with houses to put apartment buildings in. Which makes sense when my property manager keeps trying to convince me that my daughter needs to go to university somewhere else in another town, and my son, who is autistic, needs to hurry up and move out of home because he's 19 now and an NDIS can look after him. Yeah, that offends me. It insults me. It irritates me. I punch people in the mouth for saying that, as Bob Catter would say. Now, don't say that. It irritates me because, I trusted the system for 19 years and they told me he'd never be able to read, and I found somebody put in front of him and he's learning to read at 19, finally. So, I'm not trusting NDIS or the government to do any fucking thing with my kids. I'm the parent, and I actually have their best interest at heart. Why? Because they are mine, not yours. Again, I'm talking. How's this thing work? You watch this video, become another I told you so moment.